Hello guys, welcome to my this video, and in this Angular tutorial just I will show you how to use directive in action. Like guys, here first of all I want to show you the preview. Okay, here I have div and the text is hello, and guys here you can see this is the preview. Just in this div I have added a border, and this text I have added some style like font weight and the font color. Like guys, here I want to show you in this CSS, and this is not the part of this one, but just because I don't want that you will be confused, so that's why I'm showing in this div. Just I have added this CSS. So for this div is showing like this. Okay, so now guys, here I have already created a directive. Okay, so directive, what is directive? So directive is added some special behavior in our DOM. What is DOM? In this HTML, okay, in this HTML what we write, that's called DOM actually. Okay, so this div is a DOM. So now guys, here this directive, we can use this directive to add a special behavior in our DOM. Suppose I want to change the color of this hello, or I want to change the div background color. That means I'm changing a DOM. Okay, because this is the DOM. Suppose here we can write a h1 tag also like hi, so this also called DOM. Okay, and if we want to change anything, so that's we are changing in DOM. So now guys, here to use this directive, we can change our DOM. Okay, so now how you can do that? Okay, so guys, this is the definition of directive. Directive is the class, okay, and it's add some special behavior of our DOM. So this is the definition. And guys, how to create directive? Just guys, we simply write a command in our CLI. So here just I am typing a command, because some of doesn't know how to create a directive, so just you have to be write G for generate, and D is called directive. This is the short form of directive D, and the directive name, here my directive name I had written, that is scroll, like this. So already I had created the this directive. Okay, so I will not create, but if you want to create a new directive, so you can write this command, and the directive name you can write as per your choice. In my case, I had written the directive name scroll. Okay, and after that, here you will get this type of scenario. I mean, this is the TS file. This type of you will get. Okay, and now guys, how you can use the directive? First of all, also, and after that also how you can use it in action. So now guys, this is the directive name. Okay, selector, this is the directive name. So where you want to add this directive, so just you have to be copy this name, and where, suppose here I have the another h1 tag, so I want to add this directive in this h1 tag, so I will add here. Okay, whatever where you want to add this directive, so just you have to be paste this name. Okay, but now I want to add this directive here, because my main motive is to show how to use directive in action, but I already discussed about this directive, because someone doesn't know what is directive actually. So this is the directive name I already paste. So now you can't see any changes, because in the directive I did not change anything. So now guys, how we can change? Suppose guys, this is the div, and here only the border I have added, that is red color, but suppose I want to add the background color red also on this div. So how can do that? So here we can use the directive. So now guys, here just one thing I have to be add, that is called element rep. Element rep means this directive name I just called here. Okay, and guys, this is the DOM element. We called whole the page of the HTML, we called it DOM, and whatever we write like section, if you have knowledge in HTML, so you will know about the section, h1 tag, so these are called element, section element, h1 element. Okay, so now this div is the div element, right? So now here this element div, so element div will just get the element of this div, because this element name I imported here, and this directive name I called here. So that means this div element I will get by this element div. Okay, so now here we cannot use this element div directly, because this is the object. So here I have to create a instance. So I will write private and a variable name is el. Okay, but you can write any name of this variable as per your choice. And now this directive name. Okay, so now guys, here in the constructor, so we know constructor when it's called. So constructor it's called before the ng on init. Okay, right? So ng on init called when our component and directive are created. So that time, so that means if I write anything inside this constructor, so that means we can say it simply when our page is loaded, that time it will be called. Like in JavaScript jQuery, we write document.ready, document.window.load. So simply we can say it's works like that. Okay, so now here how I can change the deep color, background color. So now I will write this dot el means this variable. Okay, and this variable, what's containing this variable is containing the element of this div, right? So this dot el dot native element. Okay, this is the syntax, native element dot style. So style dot, I want to change the background color, so I will write background, and the color is I want to add, that is red color. So now what it will be happen, so when our page will be loaded, so that time the background color will be added, right? But guys, I don't want, I want when I will click on this div, so that time I want to color. My main motive is that one, to show that one, right? So how can do that? So for that guys, here I have to be add the host listener. Host listener, what it does, like it's just listen the event of our host element. So now what is host? Host element is now our this div only, because here it may be the another element like h1, but our host element is now div, because this directive name I called here, not inside this h1 tag. So our host element is now this div only. So this host listener listen the event. So when I will click this div only, so that time it will be listen the event. What event? Like it is clicked, it is hover, whatever. So this host listener, and how I can implement? Just call this host listener and right here at the rate, okay, and paste this host listener, and after that parenthesis, and then inverted comma, and here you can write any event name. It may be the click event, it may be the mouse over, mouse enter, whatever. Okay, so first of all I will show you to write the click event. Okay, and after that here just you have to be write a event name. So event name I will write on click. But guys, here this is not a mandatory. This name you can write as per your choice, but here you have to be write the event name, like a click event, mouse over event, whatever event has, so that you can write. So now here write like this. Okay, so same thing now I will not do in this onload, just here I will do it on click. So just cut and paste here, and now save, and now you will find it's now this color is now transparent. When I will just click here, you can see the color is add, right? So this is the simple thing. So this way you can use directive as an action. I mean guys, here you can use host listener for creating an action on this directive. You have to be used host listener. So that actually I wanted to show here, and I hope guys you have understand. Event name you can change here, like suppose guys just event name you want to add it on hover. So here I will find the mouse over event. Okay, so mouse over these ones. Okay, this is mouse over. Actually I had written for the spelling mouse over, so now instead of click mouse over. Okay, so now what it will be happen when I will hover on this div, so that time you can see. So just only I'm hovering and it's added a background color, right? So this way you can add the color also. So like here suppose I want to add the color. Okay, so color I will add white. So what it will be does, so like when I will just hover, you can see the text color also be changed. It's a white color and the background is red. So this way you can do that, and I hope you have understand. If you have any confuse, so you can write it in comment. I will try to solve your doubt. And guys, if you find this video is helpful, so please like, and also you can subscribe my channel for getting this type of update.